Captain Starlight and we're here on the land of the Burramattagal people of the Darug Nation at Westmead Children's Hospital. Warramie is a Darug word that means good to see you. And it is good to see you because it's NAIDOC week. And we thought today we'd do something a little special. Have you ever heard of the game Snakes and Ladders? Well, today we're going to make our own board game. But this one is called Rivers and Eels, and we'll tell you why in just a second. What you're going to need to make your own Eels and Rivers game is some paper in your favourite colour, some coloured pencils or crayons or textures, some glue, scissors, or maybe an adult or a Captain Starlight to help you cut things out, a printout of a game grid, some modelling clay or Play-Doh, and anything else you might like to use to create your own board game. Before we begin, I'm just gonna wash my hands. Have you ever heard of the Parramatta eels? Ever wondered where they got their name? Well, where we are at Westmead is right near the Parramatta River, or the Burramatta River, which means the place where the eels lie down. Burra being the Darug word for place, and Matta being the word for eel. The Burramatta River has always been a very important cultural site for the Darug people. It's a place for food, it's a meeting place, it's a place where the saltwater and freshwater people came together. It's a place that brought people together. So, in our game, if you land at the head of a river, you can use that to move all the way up to another square, kind of like a ladder in Snakes and Ladders. The eels that live in the Parramatta River make a truly incredible journey. Once a female eel is ready to lay her eggs, she will swim all the way down the Parramatta River into Sydney Harbour and Gadigal Land, then swim across the ocean until she reaches the Coral Sea, near New Caledonia. That's literally thousands of kilometres away. And then, when those little eggs are ready to hatch, some of those eels, once they're big enough, will find their way back to Sydney Harbour and swim all the way back up to the fresh water of the Parramatta River. How cool is that? So, if you land on the head of an eel, you're going to have to make a big journey all the way down to another square. So watch out. Okay, first things first, I'm going to take my game grid, I'm going to cut around the outside and stick it onto a piece of paper. I'm choosing red today. There it is! And you can decorate it however you want. Maybe you want to colour every square a different colour, or stick jewels on it, or glitter, whatever you like. Now next, we're going to make the rivers. So, these are going to be like the ladders. I'm going to take a pen, and I'm just going to draw a squiggly line that looks a little bit like a ladder. Actually, a river. And decorate it with some waves and currents. Could even draw fish in there. Okay, so there's my river. I'm going to cut it out, make a few more of those, and then stick them on to my piece of paper. Okay, here's the fun part. I'm going to take some of my modelling clay and make some eels. Now, we've got this really cool modelling clay that dries in the air. So it's not coloured. I'm going to colour it in later. So I'm going to take a little bit and squish it out. Depends how big you want your eels to be, how detailed you want them to be. Now, first we're going to make a little worm like that. And these eels have little crests on their heads, so I'm going to pinch the top like that. Pinch, pinch, pinch. Okay, so there's one eel. I'm going to make a couple more, and then we're going to decide where everything goes. So before we decide where everything goes, we're also going to need little tokens to play with. So you can decide how to make that. I'm going to make mine out of my clay, but you could use Lego pieces or coins or anything you like. I'm just going to make mine into little kind of tokens like this. And once they dry, I'm going to colour them in different colours. And I think this is a game for 4 people, so I'm going to make 4. But you can make as many as you like. And you're also going to need a pair of dice or a die to play with. Now you can use one from another board game or use an app on your phone, but I'm going to make one out of clay. So it's going to make a little cube, like so, and once it dries, I'll decorate it with numbers. Your very own Eels and Rivers board game. I had a lot of fun making it. I hope you did too. And for the rest of NAIDOC week, I hope you have a great week and you learn lots more about our Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander friends. Enjoy! Yada!